All right, guys, welcome. Today is Friday, June 6th. That means that literally we are just 3 days away. My God, it's just incredible. It's so exciting. We're 3 days away from being able to open back up to the public for all operations, meaning our classes, our camps, our teams, birthday party, like all the things that we do, we're coming back. And it's really exciting. I can't express that enough. The first thing I want to let you guys know is everybody should have gotten an email by now about returning. COVID-19 is still something that's very real and we're dealing with it. And even starting back up, as excited as we are, this Monday, we're still at a limited capacity that is being put on us by the government. We can now operate, we literally just got the go-ahead to go from 25 to 50%. And so we're behind the scenes right now making adjustments to that because we were planning on opening and just being able to operate at 25% capacity. But that just changed to 50% literally within the last couple of days. And so we're still making updates and changes. But with that said, guys, COVID-19 is a very real thing. And we need to do things the best that we possibly can. And we need to keep people as safe as we possibly can. So we've made updates, we've made changes. As you can see right here, the front desk, we didn't have these wall dividers, plexiglass dividers before, but we do now. I realize that right this second, I'm not wearing a mask, but that's just to communicate. All staff will be wearing masks when you guys return on Monday. But anyway, going back, you guys should have got an email and it should have talked about all the policy updates and everything. If you have not, all of those policies, everything has been updated in your customer portal. So when you get a second, and please do this before Monday, before coming back to class, go to ironcrossgymnastics.com, click on Parent Portal, go ahead and go to your login. Your login is always gonna be, your username is always gonna be the email address that you use, and then whatever password you assign. If for some reason you forgot your password, no big deal, just click on Forgot Password, and it will send you a password reset to your email. But anyway, please, 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 guys, we're asking you guys to save time and a lot of behind the scenes work. Just go into your parent portal. The very first thing that will happen when you log in is it's going to literally say, please review new terms of service and agreement, and then check off on the box. And that's just basically going over all of the updates and changes that we've had to make to our business because of what's going on with COVID-19. So the very first thing, I want to try to cover all this, and I may or may not get to everything. There's just a lot, but everything is included in the email. So once again, when you get time, please go back and review that. All right, guys, new policies due to COVID-19. Let's just kind of try to go straight over them one by one, and hopefully I don't miss anything. First off, when you guys come, and we're actually going to do a separate video that you'll get to see for this, but when you guys come, when you first pull in the parking lot, follow the arrows around like normal, follow the circle drive, and you're going to notice that when you first pull up to the very first entrance of Iron Cross, the main facility, the main entrance, right? That is going to be the red zone. And you're going to see there's a big red box painted with the Iron Cross logo in it right in front of that. Pull up on that red box. One of our friendly staff members will be there to greet you. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to take a temperature check of your child, make sure that everything is of normal temperature. The CDC does say that a fever is defined by 100.4 degrees. We are not going to admit anybody to the facility that has anything over 99.99, and we are expecting everybody to just basically be at normal temperature, which is anywhere from 95, 96, all the way up to 98, 99. So anyway, that's the first thing. There will be a short screening, just a couple questions. You do have to answer them honestly, and that is basically, have you been sick? Have you been around anybody that's been sick? Have you been around anybody, or have you experienced a cough or a sore throat? Fever, hot flashes. Very short screening. Answer the questions honestly, guys. We have a responsibility to the safety of everybody in the facility. So just please, 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 if you have been around anybody sick, please answer the questions honestly. If you've been sick, please answer the questions honestly. The actual question is, have you been sick or shown any of those symptoms in the last 24 to 48 hours? So please, please, please answer the questions honestly. So once the temperature is taken, one of our staff members will help your child exit the vehicle and they'll walk them inside. For now, okay, it is a mandatory policy that no child brings in anything but just being ready to go. So that means they come dressed and ready to work out. They don't come dressed in school clothes and change into gym clothes here. They come dressed and ready to go. We're asking kids to please wear flip-flops as opposed to shoes and socks. Wear your flip-flops. That way we can just kick the flip-flops off right in the cubby. And the only items that we're asking you guys to bring, okay, is a 1-gallon Ziploc bag with your child's name on it, written in permanent marker, and a disposable water bottle. If they have any type of issues where they would take like a Tums or a Pepto, you can put that in there. But really and truly, it's a disposable water bottle and hair tie if needed, whatever, but that's about it. Please don't pack it with a bunch of stuff. Remember, these are just 1-hour classes for most kids. The camp kids, that's a different scenario. They have to bring a lunch and all that stuff, but for classes, just come prepared and ready to go, okay? Ziploc bag, please have a disposable water bottle. Please do not bring in like a plastic cup or thermos from your house. Make it a disposable water bottle, something that can be thrown away as soon as it's finished with, okay, and its use is done. That's really, really important for just not spreading germs and keeping the place sanitary and clean, as we have upgraded so much cleaning and sanitary procedures around here that we would go mad if we were having to wipe down everybody's outside cup being brought in all the time. So anyway, please just be conscious of that. For now, the reason that we're doing the drop-off procedure is because we are still at limited capacity. We need to make sure that capacity is saved and really truly used for our staff and for our students. This is not just because we want to have this is because we need to survive. We're not at 100%, we're not even at 75%. We just got the go-ahead to 50. We were planning on starting at 25%, which, by the way, everything's pre-planned for that. So even though we have the go-ahead for 50%, really and truly, it's gonna be about 25% this first week, at least. It's survival. So we really need to reserve every spot in the gym for students and for staff. So no parents in this first week, guys. Now, should I answer the phone? You think I should do that? All right, guys, so had to take a short break, had a customer call. Customers always come first, Iron Cross, so now we are back. All right, I was saying before that we just really need to make sure that our capacity is reserved for staff and students. That's really important, guys. It's a matter of survival, and that's just the facts. With that said, are there always exceptions to the rule? There are. We realize that some of you guys might have 2- and 3-year-old children that literally will not come in this facility unless mommy or dad comes in with them. So in the case that somebody absolutely has to come in, and I foresee this mostly with preschool, but number one, the rule is absolutely only one parent or legal guardian representative per family, so just one. And second, we're asking you to come in. You have to wear a mask. Every customer, for any reason that comes in the facility, needs to wear a mask. And when you do, we're asking that you stay just long enough to get your child comfortable, get the class rolling, and then please go back out to the vehicle for the remainder of class and wait. Guys, this is a temporary policy. It is not Iron Cross nature to not want our customers in the facility. It is not my nature. We're very people around here, and we enjoy interacting. We enjoy having relationships. We enjoy catching up with you guys. So believe me, this is not comfortable for us, and it's definitely not in our nature to not want parents in the gym. We absolutely do. And I am praying that we get back to that really, really soon. I mean, just praying that we get back to it soon, because that'll mean that, number one, that we've got this COVID thing under control. So, man, I pray for that soon. And I promise you, you have our word that as the restrictions ease up, as we progress through the summer, we will ease up with those restrictions. But we just have to we have a responsibility to the public, and not to just to one or two people, but to everybody. We have a responsibility to our staff. We have a responsibility to our customers, everybody. And of course our students, number one, our students, to do our best to protect everybody. And so that's why we're doing what we're doing. So anyway, moving on, the next bullet point, it's in the email right here. Make every effort to enter the building with clean clothes and clean hands. So guys, if your child just came from playing outside, and has got dirt or just like normal children's stuff, clean them up. Please make sure clean them up, wash their hands, come to gymnastics ready to go. Clean and ready to go. Wash your hands before entering the workout areas, kids. That's the number one thing we're going to be doing. We are going to be washing our hands and sanitizing our hands like crazy. You are going to be sick of washing your hands by the time you leave Iron Cross, but we're going to instill this habit in you. It's going to be a lifetime habit. We're all going to be better off for it. We're going to be washing our hands a lot because, guys, really and truly, that's one of the biggest ways to just keep this thing under control, just to stay clean, keep the germs away. And so that's what we're going to do. Basically, every time a coach takes their children from one event to the other, we will have a hand washing or hand re-sanitizing 2-minute time where we do that, so that we're going from one apparatus to the next with super clean hands, and we're just ready to roll. Make every effort. This is another habit. It's just not easy to do. We learned from Google very recently that the average person touches their face. This is crazy, but they literally touch their face like 25 times per hour, something like that. That's crazy. Like I don't know what they're doing, but they're, for some reason, you gotta touch their face. What's this one? A again. They're touching their face. I don't know. But so we're gonna be trying not to touch our face, guys. We're gonna be teaching our kids, how do we cough? How do we sneeze? These are natural things. It does not mean that they have COVID or that they're even sick if a child coughs or sneezes. But we got to learn how to do it in a safer way. So the CDC and the World Health Organization says that when you cough, the best way to do it, if you have to cough or sneeze, is to use your elbow, boom, to cover your face right here and put all that stuff into your elbow, which will immediately be re-sanitized in that moment. A big aspect of this whole thing is social distancing, right? We have signs posted all over the facility. Social distancing, it does save lives. And so, look, we're gonna be real. We only have so much space and so many kids, and we have taken every precaution. We've limited the number of classes per hour. We've limited the amount of students in the facility. We've changed our entire workout schedule for other programs. We are doing everything that we can to keep space a accessible asset right now, and to keep numbers down. But we got to be real. We're dealing with children, and if there's any concept in anybody's mind that we can literally keep every child 6 feet apart for an entire hour of class, or an entire 10 hours of camp, or an entire 4 hours of team workout per day, that's not realistic. But guys, I'm going to tell you this: we are taking every precaution that we can to train our students to keep their distance from each other, keep a safe distance from each other, and we are doing our best to attempt it, all right? Our absolute best to attempt it. And so that is a big aspect of the deal, and we're taking every precaution we can. You'll notice when you start watching classes online that the kids have masks that they're using literally to be spaced out. That there's new protocols for when the coaches walk students from an event to another event. Literally, we have tried to think of everything possible to make sure that we are practicing safe social distancing every single day at Iron Cross. And so that's really important to us. And it's just another part of the process that was challenging, but we're always up for the challenge. So guys, another big aspect, a big component to this is an ingrained part of our culture here at Iron Cross is just being able to express enthusiasm and excitement and joy and love and just celebrate with our students, man. When they're achieving skills, when they're working towards skills, when they're excited about things, whether it be in dancing or gymnastics or anything that we're doing, we get excited too. And that makes us hugging, high-fiving, fist bumping, toe grinding fools, man. Like, we are just like all about just physical expression of just how we feel. And so it's a tough one. Like right now, because of COVID-19 and because safety is the number one priority, and we obviously would contradict ourselves if we were saying, yeah, we're practicing safe social distancing, but at the same time, we're hugging you, high-fiving you, fist bumping you, and everything else under the sun. That would be very contradictory. And so right now, we are actually training our staff how to go back and revert to not doing that. And it is challenging, especially wearing the mask, because that even takes away from being able to see your facial expressions. And so it's all gonna be about inflection in the voice and tonality. And so you guys can tell right now I'm hyped up, I am pumped up just talking about this topic because it gets me going, right? And so that's kind of how coaching is gonna have to be. You're gonna hear a lot of verbal excitement and just positive expression in every way that we possibly can, with not being able to have the culture that we normally have. Now, with that said, guys, there's always exceptions to the rule. If a kid is having a horrible day, if I can just see that they need a little, like they need a fist bump or a hug or whatever, I may ask them permission. Hey, are you feeling safe with a hug? And then they can say yes or no. And that way we are respecting everyone's personal space and their personal beliefs and all of that on the subject. But for the most part, guys, we're changing our culture significantly for a temporary time while we deal with the reality of COVID-19. We just want to make a safer environment for everybody. So another thing I want to talk about, guys, is when it comes to safety, right? We're doing everything we can in the facility. Because of COVID-19, because of how we've had to change the schedule this summer, we are still offering online time with all programs. So there's gonna be, in addition to your gymnastic class or your being on team, everything basically except for camp, there's also going to be options that you can get online with through our Zoom workouts every single week. Now, with that said, we are also going to make a special membership that basically caters to two types of clientele or two different scenarios. The first would be a family is in a higher risk category and they're just not ready to return. They're just not ready. It would not be safe. It would not be responsible, but they still want their kid to have physical fitness in their life and positive outlets to have that physical fitness. That's going to be one aspect and one customer that the online membership is going to be for. And guys, we're going to keep making it better and better and better. We're going to make levels, our own level system within the online membership, so that kids are being physically challenged, and as they meet those goals, they get to aspire to the next challenge. It's really cool, actually, what we're doing. The second customer that this membership would be for the customer who has come back and is doing classes, but would like to get more consistency in their kids' lives. Maybe they don't have the time to be in 2 or 3 classes a week here. Maybe mom's taking one kid to gymnastics, another kid to piano, another kid to soccer, etc. It happens all the time. We have busy lives. Every one of us leads busy lives. So with that being said, a kid coming to gymnastics once, maybe twice a week, might want to upgrade their membership to have the online as well, because it's more consistency, it's more relational building with your coach, so that the kids just become more comfortable. And consistency over time creates success in anything that you're doing. The more consistent that you are with it, the better you're going to get. And the cool thing about the online is, obviously, we're not able to train gymnastic skills necessarily in your living room. So the online is more about the physical fitness aspect, and it really caters to a kid that could be in any sport. whether or not you're in gymnastics at all. You could be doing our online program, and that, by the way, has been created by gymnasts and by people that lead our industry, the top people that lead our industry. It's been created by that. And pound for pound, gymnastics is one of the hardest sports anybody can do in the entire world. So I think it's a great idea. And I think that whether your kid is in gymnastics or not, maybe they're doing baseball, football, soccer, any type of physical activity, our online membership is going to be a great fit for it, because we're going to make sure that the kids gain strength, coordination, flexibility, motor skills, and we're going to continue to challenge them every single week in a way that's fun, it's energetic, it's motivating. It's not going to be something that you don't look forward to. It's going to be something really fun that you're excited to do, as opposed to watching a 30-minute TV show. So the online membership is going to be great. We are still developing it out. And in the month of June, right, we're offering it to anybody who wants it for free. Just try it out. We're still developing it. We're making it better. Do it. And then in July, there will be a very small price on it. The great thing about the online membership is it's super affordable. We can make it cheap because we don't have ratios, we don't have equipment, we don't have the typical expenses that we would if your child was in the gym. So we're really excited about that, and there will be more information on that to come soon. So guys, I want to go back and kind of end the video with something I started with. I really want to make sure that everybody hears my heart and truly understands this. So number one, week 1, right, next week, June 8th, when we start, we open back up to the public officially, classes, camps, teams, etc. We are saying no parents inside the facility. Please drop off and pick up at the designated zones, because we need to be able to save the limited capacity that we are mandated to operate in by the state of Texas for our staff and for our students. This is not just about convenience for Iron Cross, because it's not convenient in any way. It's about survival and making sure that we can maximize our numbers while keeping people safe. So it is such a backward way of doing things from what Iron Cross is about. We welcome families. We welcome our customers. We love you guys in the gym. I love catching up with people literally on a daily basis as I walk through the facility and get to talk to people I know on a regular basis. I get to meet people that I don't know, and our staff does the same. It is not in our nature to ask this. It is literally because we need to do our best to make sure that we are providing a safe atmosphere and saying that we are doing everything we can to do. As restrictions ease up, and they will, we will ease up too. COVID-19 right now is looking really good for the state of Texas. It's very much under control. The hospitals are not over full. The cases are not spiking out of control. The numbers, from a numbers standpoint, statistically, they look really good, and in Fort Bend County specifically to us, they look even better. So we know, we're very excited that it's going to be I think summer is going to be a very positive outcome as far as COVID-19 goes. I really do. This is just my personal opinion, obviously, and my belief, but I really do. And we are following things literally on a daily and weekly basis. So just going back, guys, by week 2, we will say probably, as long as everything is still the same, that at least one customer per family. So one parent, mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, one legal guardian. If they need to come in the gym, we are encouraging drop off and pick up if you can. But if they need to come in the gym, one member per family. Please do not bring siblings in. So please just, if you have a sibling, please just wait in your car for right now. This is temporary. We will get through it, and then we will welcome you back in open arms. But please just right now, try to respect this policy, because we hate asking it. I mean, I hate it. I'm embarrassed to ask it. we feel it's necessary. So anyway, 1 member per family. We will have designated areas that you can be at. We will have designated areas where you have to wear a mask. And as restrictions ease up, we will create designated areas that you can be in and not wear a mask. This is going to be kind of a progressive plan through the summer. But just please keep in mind, guys, once again, we're just in the same boat as everybody else, where we're following what's going on in the world. We're following what's going on with Texas and Fort Bend County specifically. And we are just doing our part to be responsible for the public and for the safety of the public of Iron Cross, the safety of the community of Iron Cross. So please just respect that. Taylor, what are we at? Probably, 15 minutes that I've been talking now? Talking everybody's ear off?
Close enough.
Oh, man. For those of you who have watched this video from start to finish, thank you. I do not deserve your time like that. I can talk forever. I do apologize for that. I've had customers tell me, bullet point, Jeremy, bullet point, and I try, but I'm just not good at that. I want to finish off with one other thing, guys. We have this cool project that we partnered with all these amazing companies in our community called the Community Strong Shirt. First off, I want to thank Relentless Defender. They're right next door to us. They do all of our apparel here for Iron Cross, and they are literally doing the cost of goods for us at 30% discount wholesale, so that the profits and the proceeds can truly benefit the businesses that the shirt's intended for. You should have gotten an email about that already, but we just launched our Community Strong shirt. And the idea behind this, guys, is small business has truly been hurting since the mandated closure back in March. Since the middle of March, small business has been hurting. There have been some businesses and some industries that have gotten a lot of attention with the media, but I can tell you for sure that a lot of small business America, your local pizza place down the road, your local dry cleaner, your local gymnastics and dance school, we have not gotten very much attention. And look, hey, I'm not saying that we're hungry for it or anything like that, but we've been hurting and we've been struggling a lot, and we're in this with everybody. Sorry, the credit card machine's going crazy. We're all in this together. And so what we did was we created this idea of community where, number one, the mission behind these shirts that we designed is literally just to bring awareness to the fact that this has been a tough time for small business. And the second thing is, if you wear one proudly, we appreciate that kind of support. It just shows your love for the businesses in our community, as well as when you go to the website, which is ironcrossgymnastics.com, and you click on Community Strong Shirt, you can actually select the business or multiple businesses that you're choosing to support. 100% of the profits, 100% of the proceeds, right, that we make off the shirts will go to each respective business that is on the shirt, that the shirt was intended for, and they will be split up basically by the customers choosing who they're supporting or choosing to support. And you can, like I said, you can even pick multiple businesses as well for that. It's not about the money, guys. It really just is about community and being strong. We're all in this together, and it's just a great way to show your love and support, have a really cool t-shirt to wear at the same time, and just support these amazing businesses that work hard every day to just serve their customers, serve the people they love. So with that being said, guys, we are open. Once again, this Monday, June 8th, we are open for business. We are open for camps. We are open for classes. We are open for team. We are open for it all. And we just cannot wait to see you, man. I am so excited. This topic is the one topic that actually gets me excited, helps get me out of bed in the morning, man. I am pumped up about next week. We cannot wait to see you. If you have any questions about anything in this video or any of the emails, please give us a call, 281-342-4766. Iron, that's 281-342-4766. That's at the last four numbers, spell the word iron if you can't remember that. Also, ironcrossgymnastics.com is the website, has all the information there, as well as if you ever have a question that you need to email us at info, I-N-F-O, at ironcrossgymnastics.com. gymnastics.com, and we'll get back to you within one business day. Cannot wait to see you guys. I cannot express the gratitude I feel and that we all feel for your support, and literally just the tons of love and outpouring that we have seen from our customers over these last 2 months. The parade, how many of you guys came out and made signs when we were supposed to be making signs and celebrating you. You guys came out and celebrated us. Man, I cannot thank you guys enough. The amount of emails that I've had from customers coming in, showing us support and showing us love and sending words of encouragement to my phone, to text messages, to our email. It has made all the difference in the world, guys. This has been a tough time, and believe me, I'm no victim. We know it's been a tough time for everybody, but it has been a tough time, and there have been just times where it has been hard to find the motivation to just keep going, and yet we know that that's what you have to do. And so your words, your love, your encouragement, your support has made all the difference, not just to me, but to our entire staff. And we can't thank you enough. We love you guys. Cannot wait to see you. June 8th, Iron Cross is officially open for business. See ya. We love you guys.